Okay, folks, so we got it cleaned up a little bit. Could clean it up a little bit more. Maybe I'll do that later. Got our spring attached. Orientation on that is very important so you understand what the purpose of it is. We'll talk about that in just a moment. Guys, it's really simple. I showed you all the processes. It's a matter of punching out the gear, putting the new gear in, brazing it a little bit, reassemble nice grease, then do a little bit of an ugly tack weld. I'm probably the worst, so you could probably do much better than me. And you really don't need any special equipment. Got a little home welder I use, nothing major. It's Harbor Freight brand, so it's not anything expensive. You're not trying to weld two big 1/2-inch slabs of steel together. It's pretty thin. You don't want to burn through it. Couple of tacks is all it needs. Let's test it, see how she works. And we're in the up position, which is actually the down position, or because it's being clamped right there, that means the glass is in the down position. Let's take it back up. I feel the pressure on the spring kind of going against me here. Smooth, easy, no real problem, no binding. Sitting down now with the glass in the up position, and now look at that, that spring is just assisting this thing right up, meaning it's coming down. So window down easy, window up tough. That's kind of how they wanted to do it. It's a safety feature, keeping the bad guy from trying to break the window, and rolling it down from the outside with some pry bars. So they were kind of smart back then. They were not dumb people. So guys, that's kind of the end of the series on how to repair the regulators, both the 37, 38 Dodge and Plymouth, the rivet style versus the welding style. Pretty simple, basic, but the mechanics are all exactly the same. You got to watch your rivets. You got to make sure all your rivets are nice and loose and nothing is binding in your rivet system. You got some grease in there. Then the next thing you got to make sure is that your alignment on your gear is exactly right on your ring gear. So you really got to be careful and make sure everything lines up. Otherwise you will bind and it will not be good. Next series we're going to talk about, guys, is going to involve window stops, and you can see underneath there we've got some pretty hard rubber. We're going to be making some window stops, and then we're going to be reassembling this inside of the door. We'll start a whole new series on that. We'll do both the driver side and the passenger side. You got to make sure that not a lot of people realize it, but you've got clips. You've got to understand their placement and the purpose in terms of the felt and the window garnish molding. So these are critical pieces. You can see one's missing because I've already installed it on one as a test fit to see how it worked. I've got this one already installed on one of the channels just to see how it fit. This one we'll do together, and I'll show you guys how that works. But felt is the most important piece. I get a lot of people calling me all the time saying, Alan, my windows are binding, what's going on? I keep breaking my gear. It really boils down to alignment and felt, getting the right felt. And if you break your gears, I know how to fix those too for you. So happy to help you to do it, or happy to do it for you, either way. All right, guys, we'll check on you later. Have a good weekend. Thanks.